So I've ran and been a part of dozens of sales teams. I manage some of the biggest sales teams that there are on the internet. Some of the sales teams that I've managed have been doing $25 million a year, and I have literally been managing those sales teams. Now, a lot of people go wrong because they think that leading a team is setting a goal, but that goal is their goal. All right, so here's an example. Let's say that I set a goal for this month and I want to do $500,000 this month. I will then go ahead and tell the sales team, okay guys, the goal this month is $500,000. Here's your KPIs, right? Here's what you need to do. You've got all the documents, let's go and do it. That's what typically happens. You know, you'll say, I'll give you a bonus if we do 500K. But the only thing that you're doing is setting a goal that realistically only you care about. All right? That's my goal. It's my company. It's not the salespeople. It's not the people that work for me. It's not their company. So why should that goal matter? What's in it for them? Okay? So here's how you can lead better month over month, okay? You've got your goal. Let's call it 500 grand. I'm not gonna go to the sales team and say, yep, this goal is 500 grand, let's go and do it. I'm gonna say, cool, so look, last month was amazing. Last month we could have improved, whatever. This month, I've looked at the data and I've looked at everyone on the sales team and I really do think that we can do $500,000. Now, here's what $500,000 a month looks like for everyone here. Daniel, your statistics last month, if I bring them into this month and we just increase lead volume, you're gonna be making about $25,000 a month. Yeah, Julie, again, same thing. If we just take your statistics and if we improve X, Y, Z and we do that this month, you're gonna make about $35,000 this month. Okay, but that's only the second level. So the first level is that, okay, stop being selfish and setting your own goal. The second level is that, okay, here's the goal, but then here's what you're going to gain. But what you're going to do to take it a step further is you're going to say, okay, here's what you have to gain, but then you're going to add on to it and say, okay, here's what you do with what you have to gain. So you gain the money, and then here's what you can do with the money. Okay, so you should be talking and speaking to your sales team and really get a good idea of what they are passionate about, what they enjoy, and what they want. Okay, these are conversations that you really should be having, or that you should know, someone on your team should know what people actually enjoy in their life. They might enjoy hikes, they might enjoy golfing or skiing or what. Like, you don't have to get personal. It's not personal, it's just like, what do they talk about? Who are they as people? And you're gonna say, we can do this $500,000 and $25,000 for you. And then with that $25,000, you could probably get that golf club that you were thinking about. Well, of course you can get that golf club. I mean, it's $25,000. You can get that golf club and 50 other golf clubs, right? And you do that with the entire team, okay? And what you do there is you take what was selfishly once a one-sided goal and you've broken it down into 3 different layers, right? Layer 1 is it's no one's, layer 2 is okay, cool money, and layer 3 is like, okay, here's what I can do with the money, now it becomes real, right? It's the exact same thing with like sales, right? You don't just want to talk about the things that people can achieve, you actually want to put them in that situation, right? You know, you could say, with all this money, you can buy a holiday. Or you can say, with all this money, you can be sitting, drinking pina coladas in Hawaii for 2 weeks. I'll give you 2 weeks off, right? If we do this goal of $500,000, which will allow you to make $35,000, which will then allow you to be able to take that trip that you've been asking me for, right? And you break it down and you make it for them. And then what do you know? To hit their individual goals, they need to hit your big goal. Now the company's hit the goal, you've hit the goal, everyone's hit the goal, and they're happy. And it'll also save a little bit of a bonus. It'll also save people from, at the end of the month, just burning out. Because typically when you're going for a big month and you do all the nooks and crannies of trying to scale and everyone's gone overtime, everyone's super burnt out, and then you have to take like a half a month off, you take a month off and you kind of chill out, plan for the next month. Well, because everyone did everything that they did on their own and they were self-motivated, right? They're not going to burn out because they enjoy it. And you don't get burnt out doing stuff that you enjoy. You get burnt out doing something when you don't enjoy it. So that is what I would do if I wanted to increase the leadership, especially in a sales way, and ultimately make my goals everyone else's goals as well.